There we go. Let's bring you down. So I am in a little bit of silhouette, but hopefully you will be able to see me okay. Right. Hopefully it'll be within range. I've got the bands today, but I also possibly we could use a little bit of weight if there is a teeny bit of weight available. If not, it doesn't matter at all. You can still do exactly the same thing without. I've also got the chair as well, so the chair is going to feature a bit today.
We can grab that.
Fantastic, thank you. Right, now I will put you on mute as well, just because everyone can hear the sort of background noises, so it's a little bit easier to.
Cool.
Where am I? Okay. Right. So first things first, if we just take ourselves to the end of our mat and then tuck that in so it doesn't go horribly wrong. Now I've got my shorts on today, which I'm not massively enamoured with. I don't normally wear shorts, so I'm going to keep doing that, and I apologise in advance. It's a bit annoying, but they do keep riding up. Right, let's just get ourselves a little bit in the frame of mind. So just bring your arms up, take a nice deep breath in, and then bring your arms down, and roll your chin to chest, rolling it down, drop your head. Relax, 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 and then rolling it back up. And arms up. Deep breath in. And back down. Rolling it down. Hopefully you can still hear me. Keep saying out of range, so hopefully you can still hear me. Bring it down. Okay, bring it to the side. Holding it here. And the other side, hold it here for a sec. Bring it back to center. Okay, let's walk forwards and bring yourself to downward dog. So drop your head and then drop those heels. Just go and keep nice and triangular. Up onto your toes, really stretch, and then bring it right back. And again, all the way up. And stretch down. And one more. Up. And stretch it down. Good. Up, and let's bring it forward. So go onto all fours. And bring it all the way up. And relax. And all the way up. And relax. And one more. Really squeeze. And relax. Fantastic. Okay, bring yourself back to neutral. If you want to just bring your toes together and bring your feet and your knees out a little bit more, we're going to sit back. Just being careful of your knees. And rolling down. And drop your head. Take one more deep breath. Good. Very, very gently. Bring your forearms, so keep yourself backwards and bring your forearms onto the floor. And then we're going to feed that hand, one hand through, twist and lie. Can bring your hand up and put it onto your hip. Holding it here. Bring it back. And then bring yourself back up. We'll do the other side, so sweep over and down. Bring your arm up and onto your hip. strong stretch. Super careful on that shoulder. Hand down and bringing it back up. So just bring your knees, they're not attached to the mat. Bring your knees together. Okay, then we're going to bring ourselves forwards and bring those, oh God, sorry, I'm sticking to my mat, it's disgusting. And bring your hips forward. So we're holding it here. Touch. And bring it forwards. And again, backwards, touch your nose. And forwards. Let's do one more time. Touch and forwards. And on this one, we're going to bring ourselves down. So just lower yourself down really gently. Okay, I'm just going to shimmy backwards slightly. Right, so bring your hands in front of us. Then I just want you to do a little rock, so just a little wiggle. That should be quite nice on your back. Okay, let's see if we can get the back to do a little bit of work. So if you bring your, I'm just going to bring these out of the way slightly. Bring your hands around and tuck them right by your sides, and just bring your hands flat to the floor. And then we're going to engage our legs, so just make sure everything feels tight and engaged. Then we're going to breathe in, and on the out breath, push with your hands and get your back to do a bit of work. And bring it down. Breathe in, on the out breath, lift. Push your hands into the ground, squeeze your glutes, lift using your back. Good, and bring it down. Just give me a second, guys, if you want to do that one more time. I've just got someone else coming in. One more time, everyone. Okay. Vanessa and Fiona, sweeties, I've got you directly on mute, but just we've already had to start, but this, if you, and I've got you on mute, so if you just want to go into this position, we were just going to do one more little cobra. So hands onto the floor, breathe in, and on the out breath, lift. So hold it here, squeeze your glutes, and bring yourself down. Good. Okay, so just stretching your quad out at the front. I want you to lift one leg, and then we're going to hold on to that and push, to squeeze your glute and push your hip forwards. Okay, and relax that foot. And then we're going to do the other side. So grab hold of your foot if you can. If you can't, just leaving it there. Okay, that's still quite a strong stretch. Push your hip forwards. And if that's still not enough, then you're going to lift your knee slightly. That is really quite strong though. It should be strong enough. Now, if you can, just loosen that slightly, and then we're going to grab both of them. A little bow, this is called, and lift. If that's too strong, you're just holding on to one of them. Okay, bringing it down and release. Good stuff. Wonderful. So bring yourself hands to the side, bring yourself up onto all fours. And we're going to bring ourselves up. And then I want one leg forwards. Bring yourself forward to your knee. And we're going to sink down. Your hands down if you want to. That's quite a lot stronger. Holding it here. Lift your head and your shoulders if you're able to. Good. Okay, bring yourself back. Push with your hands. Bring yourself back. Right. Swapping legs. I'm being a bit careful with the floorboards here. Bring yourself forwards. Sink it down. And then we're going to come down onto the floor if you're able to, and then sink a bit further. If you want to lift your leg, you can lift it if you want to, but if not, we're just keeping it down. That is quite a strong stretch anyway. Holding it here, and then we're going to push away and lift. Wonderful. Okay, bring your leg back to meet the other knee. Hands down, tuck your toes under. I'm going to come up onto our toes, and then you're going to push your head down and your bum up. Hold it here. And roll it up to my knees, nice and slowly. Arms up at the top, breathe in, and relax down. Wonderful. Right. So that was a sort of quick little roll up, roll down movement. So what we're now going to do is get the chair involved. So if you want to grab hold of a chair or a chair each, then we're going to do some movements on the chair. Now, some of them are a little bit harder than others, so you go with what you need to go. We'll do the regress version and the progress version, depending on how we're feeling today. So first things first, I actually want you to face your chair, and then we're going to hold on to the front, and we're going to walk our legs back and get a good old stretch. So if you can see me, we're going to just drop your head. It's kind of a downward dog position. You should feel that quite strongly in the back of your legs, but also a nice stretch in your shoulders. And then we're going to move an inch or so forwards. So just bring your legs forwards, feet forwards, and then push back again. So just hold on to the chair a little bit more. Pushed back. And one more. So you're coming in fairly close to the chair now, making sure that you've got hold of the chair because you might fall backwards. So we're going to sink back. Holding it here. And bring it back up. Lovely. Right. So just bring yourself down so you're still facing the chair. And then we're going to bring up, and then I want you to just sort of bring yourself down so that your head's on the chair, or if that's just as comfortable that your forehead's actually on the chair. And then we're going to do the equivalent of little cats and cows. So if you do a little cow and just drop, sink down, and then you're going to bring yourself up, sink it down. You should be able to sink down a bit further because you're on the chair, and then back up. Good. Come back to neutral. Now, holding on. Oh, sorry, I'm really sticking to that's disgusting. Bring one leg out. Just relax down. Bring one leg out. Then we're going to lift that leg up. So this is the equivalent of a Superman, but we're using the chair to lean on. It really is not that easy. So bring it down and swap legs. Up and lift. Hold it here. Try really hard not to twist your hips. Try and keep those hips facing the mat. It's not that easy. Bring it down and bring it back. Let's try that again. So lift and lift. Now this time, I want you to do little pulses. So we're pulsing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Take a deep breath in. Out breath lift. And 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, same for the other side. Oh, yuck. So keep your head down. I'm going to lift, and off we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Breathe in. Breathe out and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, off. Uno. Brilliant. Bring it down. Oof, good stuff. Okay, bring yourself up. Ooh. Right, just give your legs a little shake. So what I'd like you to do now is we're going to spin around and actually sit on to the chair. And I'm probably going to stick to this as well because it's leather. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so we are on our chair. What I'd like you to do is, if you do have a straight back, a fairly straight back, then just use it. If you're feeling like it's not really necessarily going to support you, then just sit a little bit further forwards. Holding on to the sides of your chair, we're going to lift one leg, and you should feel your quad doing the work there. I want you to really flex that foot and then point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Good. And then just going round, little circles round with your heels. Get those ankles really nice, stretch out. They do quite a lot of work, but they get very underestimated. Really stretch it up, feel that quad doing some work, and then bring it down. Just give it a little jig. Okay, reset. Leg up, and feel that quad starting to do some work. Flex, point. That's it, flex, really strong, and point. That's it, a couple more times. Do you know what my husband's just done? He sat right behind the screen with a beer. Hashtag gonna kill him. Oh, tell you what, yeah, it could be worse. It could be sat next to me. And we're going round. If only I drank beer, hey? And bring it down. Good, give it a little jig. Wonderful. Right, quite hard. Let's try both. So I really would advise holding on to the chair. You're going to lift. Really feel those muscles doing the work. Try and keep your back upright. Flex. Oh, this is quite a lot harder. Woo. Flex and point. Flex and point. Let's do 2 more. And flex and point. Good. Bring them down. Oh, rub those legs if you need to. Oh. Right. Excellent. Then we're going to do a little fold down. It's actually quite tough to do this on the chair. It does feel quite nice, but it's not quite as easy. So if you can go a little bit sort of towards the edge of the chair a tad more, make sure your feet are solidly on the floor. We're going to bring our arms up. Nice deep breath in, and then we're folding forwards. Bring your hands down to your feet and drop your head. Now with your arms, I just want you to roll up and just leave your arms long. So we're here. Let's do that one again. So all the way up. Deep breath in, fold forwards, keep those arms in front of you. You're rolling them all the way down, hands to the floor. Drop your head. That should feel nice. And you're leaving your hands there, roll up. Right, let's make that a tiny bit harder. If you've got that, it should be fine. So we're now going to bring our arms all the way up. And then on the way down, we're going to put them to our temples. That is harder, okay? So all the way down. Put them to your temples. And then you're going to lift and straighten your back as soon as possible. Now, where you should feel that, yes, your core's got to do something, but your hip flexors here. You should feel that quite strongly. Arms all the way up, deep breath in. Fold forwards, being very careful not to fall off your chair. I haven't had that many beers. And bring your hands to your forehead and lift and straighten that back as soon as possible. Good. Right. If you're like, that wasn't too bad, then we go for the more advanced one, which is keeping your hands out on the way up as well. So arms all the way up, deep breath in, folding forwards, bringing it down. Right, hold it here, deep breath in, and then you're going to bring exactly where, as you did before. So arms all the way up and lift. That should be stronger. Bring our arms down and up. Let's try that again one more time. Up, deep breath in, fold forwards, bringing it down and up. Arms by your ears, lift. Good. Shouldn't be that easy if you're doing that one correctly. Wonderful. Just roll your shoulders. And roll your shoulders the other way. Good. Whilst we're here, just want to take your hands. If you've been typing a lot today, just give them a little roll. You're probably quite tired. Good. Shake your hands. Wonderful. Right. Okay. So we're going to spin back round and we're going to use the chair to stand rather than sit on now. So if you just bring yourself up, we're going to spin round and put a foot onto. Now, just making sure that chair isn't going to slide, so it should be on something that it's, you know, not a slippery surface. Putting your hands on your hips or out to the side for your balance, we're going to lift the back heel, your back heel up, and then sink forwards. So we've sort of warmed up with this on the floor. Now, knee doesn't have to be completely, legs don't have to be completely straight, knee not knocked out. You can make it straighter, but it's slightly easier if you bend it. So we're holding here, hip flexor, nice strong hip flexor movement. And your quad is now going to do some work when we lift it back up. Now, at this point, you can get your weights involved as well. So if you want to hold your weights to the side, that will assist the movement in your quad. So if you are holding your weights to the side, we're going to lift up and forwards. Holding it here. Keep your back up straight, chest high. Then get the quad to do the work. So again, if all day, this should feel quite. Bringing it down. Hold it here and push. Right, let's do that 2 more times. You should feel it pretty much everywhere, okay? Here, there, here. Up and push. And 1 more. Up, push. Good. Fantastic. Right, swapping legs, just making sure you're feeling balanced. Again, hands on hips, out to the side, or you're holding, up to you. So lift that back heel, sink it down. Really sink into this, and remember you can straighten your leg if need be. That does intensify it. Getting your quad to do the work on the way up. There we go. And again, it's a nice flowing move this. We're not jerking this around. And lift. Let's do 3 more. Sink it down. Keep your tummy nice and tight so we're not letting that sag forwards. Hold it there. Lift 1 more time. Always lift it up if you need it. And back up. Good. Okay. Give yourself a little jig. Right, okay, so before we remove the chair, we're going to use it the other side now. So I'm going to move my chair slightly this end, so I've got the rest of the mat to use. So wherever you've got, you might be having just carpet. So first things first, we're going to use this as a little bit of a balance. So what I'd like to do is put 1 foot forwards, ideally the one that is away from the chair, and then we're going to stand up nice and tall and lift. Hold it up, hold it here. Again, your quad's doing the work. It is just being fatigued. Arm off, bring it up to the side. Try super hard not to wobble. Probably don't look at the screen if you don't want to wobble. Just look at something static. Hand back down and back down. So let's see how everyone's balance is this evening. Out to the side, squeeze your glutes, making sure you're standing upright. And we are lifting. It's only just off the floor. You don't need to go mental and do that. I want you upright. Just off the floor, arm off. Holding it here. Hand down, leg down. Beautiful. I think you know what we're doing. Going to the back. So reset yourself. Come to the back. Nice and tall. Lift. So you're only doing a little tiny lift. It's not far. Hand off. Hold it here. Hand down, leg down. Wonderful. Oh, right, that should have activated everything. Just give it a little jig. So either you come into the other side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap the chair because obviously I'll have to turn away from you. And that's exactly the point. Can't see what I'm doing. So opposite leg now. So ground that leg. Point it forwards and up. We're losing the chair. Hold it here, nice and steady. Try really hard not to wobble about. You've always got the chair if you are seriously wobbling. Bring it down and release your leg. Excellent. Okay, get out to the side. Lift it up. Nice and straight with those legs, nice and straight with that back. Pull your tummy in. Take your hand off. Hand down, foot down. Okay, last one. So to the back, upright. Make sure you stay upright. You're not bringing your, just lift. Don't bring your chest down. Chest stays up. Off the chair. That's it. Very good. 2, 1, hand down and bring it down. Good. Oh, right. Legs should feel that a little bit. Just give them a little dig. Right. Fabuloso. So whilst we are at said back of chair, let's do exactly what we did before. This is a little bit more stretch than a leg stretch. So you will feel the difference between when you did it down there and when you do it up here. So come backwards and then just sink down. So less about the legs, more about the shoulders, this one. Hold it there. Bringing it up, breathe in, and then sink it down. And again, bring it up and sink down. If you don't get as far as that, that's not a problem, just as long as you feel a stretch in your shoulders. Good. Okay, bring it up. Beautiful. Right. Let's do, if you have got your bands fairly near to you. If you don't have the bands, it doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. You can do this without. So either of the bands up to, in fact, I think I might use the green ones. A little bit easier. So what we're going to do is actually use our chair as a wall. I know it sounds a bit weird, but actually it's quite difficult when you're doing this. So the first thing is trying to get into the position, which is difficult enough. So if you come down and then bring yourself right next to the chair, and then what we're going to do is bring our legs up. So you got them up the chair, okay? Just wriggle yourself and get yourself right underneath that chair. Right, we'll use the band in a second. If you can see me. So we're going to bring our feet to the top. And then if you can flex your toes, just flex those toes. You should feel that down the back of your legs. Sorry, it does keep going out of range, so hopefully you can still hear me. But if you keep your legs nice and straight and flex those feet, and that should be quite strong. So you're staying completely upright and using the chair as a wall. Now, this is about the only time you can actually lock your legs out. So just make sure they are quite straight, if they can be. And also just make sure the chair's not falling forwards because of the weight on it. Okay, just relax your feet back down to normal. Right, so once we're here, I want you to put one foot on the wall. What I'm going to do is take your band it around the other one. Hook it around the other one. And then we're going to slowly bring your leg out. Now, you should be able to keep the other line on the floor. Just keep your hands, the opposite hand out to the side to keep you balanced. And then you're going to relax that down. Now, making sure both bum cheeks remain on the floor. Just really, really relax that down. That's not easy. Your adductor muscles will be feeling a big old stretch here. Now, if you don't have the band, you just bring your leg out. It will do exactly the same thing. Gravity will certainly work. If it is far too strong, you don't need to bring it down, or you can just bend your knee slightly, and that will take pressure off. If you're like, oh, no, that's not too bad, then you just pull it closer, and that will intensify the stretch further. That is very, very strong. You have to be super careful. Just make sure your adductors can take it. Hold it here. Just try and relax your shoulders. Okay, bend your knee slightly, and then you're bringing it up, all the way up. Good. Now, whilst we've got this here, keep that foot on the wall, and then bring your leg forwards. That's it, bring that foot towards you. Good stuff. Holding it here, very strong stretch on the back of your legs. Okay, release, bend your knee, and then we're going to swap. So the other foot comes onto the chair, and then you're going to wrap that round and bring your legs straight. So you've got a bit of a balance from the chair, and then the other leg straight. So hand out to the side, bringing it down. Nice and slowly. Holding it here. Just relax. Pull that in if you need to. And bend your knee and bringing it back up nice and slowly. Good. And now we're going to take both and bring it forwards. That's it. Hold it there, nice strong down the back of your leg. And release. Okay, so now we're going to put both in. And then apologies everyone if you can hear me on and off. So we're getting both feet in now, and then we're going to pull that towards. So obviously we're not using the chair right now. Teddy wants to join in as well. That's it. Try and keep your back fairly flat onto the floor. Pull that in. Good. Okay, and release. So if you want to release your legs, now what I want you to do is actually bring your feet together and balance them onto the chair. So we're losing that for a minute. Now what that does is actually just gravity will sink you down. It should, and I do mean should, feel quite nice. So your back's nice and flat, you're in a butterfly position. And then what I want you to do is literally sink. So your feet will come further apart and then just sink down. And that should feel really. Hold it here. Relax. Bring it back in. Now, wrap your legs around. Get intimate with your chair. Okay. I'm going to bring our arms up and all the way back. Deep breath in. Good. Okay. Right. So let's bring ourselves out of this. Now, the only way to do this is actually to flop to the side. So you literally just flop over. And then you can, I don't know whether you are still hearing me. I'm assuming it keeps saying connected and then out of range. If there is a problem, could one of you unmute yourself and just let me know? Because I'm assuming you're okay and you can see what I'm doing. Right. So to bring yourself up, just bring yourself onto your toes and then bum up, drop your head, and then rolling it all the way up nice and slowly. Good. Okay, we're moving the chair out the way now because we are done with the beautiful chair. It had a wonderful use. We are moving on now. So we're going to come back to our bands. Your choice, if you do have a choice of band, then please just make a choice on which one. I would go slightly heavier. Steve, if you've got your, not particularly heavy, but slightly heavier one, that would work well. Girls, obviously you've just got whichever band you've got, I'm sure. Right, take a seat back down again, and then we're going to wrap the band around the top of our knees. I'm going to start there. Right, just bring your hands back, and then we're going to squeeze your legs out and back, and just bring that chest nice and strong, and just squeeze out and back. Now, what I'm trying to get you to avoid is your feet coming out as well. So try and keep your feet on the floor, and then back. That's it, just a few squeezes. Out and back. Good. Right, remove your hands, and then we're going to roll down nice and slowly. Roll it down. Good. Feet in, nice and close. And I want you to do exactly the same thing. So keep your feet on the floor and try with the band to use it as much as you can. So if you've got a fairly loose band, try and bring your legs out as far as they will possibly go so you can feel that resistance. You guys have done this for long enough now. You know how to work those bands fully and just really make them work for you. Squeeze and back in, and one more. Squeeze back in. Lovely. Right, so hip width apart with your knees still, so there's a little bit of resistance going on there. And then we're going to just tilt and lift halfway. So just your bum off the floor. The pressure can be felt in your mid-back. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. So squeeze it out and back in now. What we should be warming up is our glutes, mainly the medius, the ones to the side. But now we're up off the floor, your maximum should get involved, so they should feel slightly solid now. Probably not knackered yet, but let's hope. Squeezed. That's it, squeeze it out. One more. That's it, right. Back to hip width, roll it down. Good, and relax. Right, everything should be engaged now rather than hurting as such, but you should feel it. What I'd like you to do is put your hands down by the side now, and then we're going to tilt all the way up. So nice and high. Try and get super high with those hips. Hold it here. Now, a little bit of a combo. You're going to have to concentrate on this one. So we're going to dip down slightly and push, and then out and back. So dip down slightly and push up, knees out and in. Down and squeeze, out and in. Keep going. This is going to add up fairly swiftly, especially if you've got a fairly tough band on. Steve, up and down and up, squeeze, out and back. Let's do 3 more. Down and up. Really squeeze it. Out. 1 more. And up, squeeze, out. hold it out. 3, 2, oh, 1, roll it down. Out, out, out. Right, that's really engaged now. Okay, just bring your knees in. Oh, just disconnect your glutes for a second. Oh, good stuff. Right, bringing your legs back down again. Very, very good. Right, okay, so now once we're up there, we're going to do some pulsing. And that really should finish it off. And then we're going to go to our sides. So up we come, all the way up. Now this time, arms up and over. If you've got the space behind you, really stretch up. Really, really, really nice and high with those hips. Pull your tummy in. Okay, so 3 sets of 10. Bring your knees out. And off we go. 10 reps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, pulse, pulse, pulse. Hold it out. Oh my God. Reset your hips if you need to higher. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it if you can. Reset your hips if you feel they've gone down. And oh my God. 10, 9, 8, 7. Regretting the green one. 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll it down. Oh my God. Oh, and bring your arms down. Oh, well done. Right, one leg over the other. Bring your knees in and just hold them there. Very, very good, everyone. Right, that certainly should have woken the old glutes up now. Oh, bring it down. And the other side. And lift. Right. Good. Now, before we move on to our second bit of glutes, I just want to make sure that core is fully, fully engaged. So hands behind your head. A little bit of a breathing exercise here. Don't suppose you're going to like me by the end of it, but you should be fine. So we're going to breathe in, and on the out breath, I want you to engage your tummy. So even if you have to hold it, we're going to intensify. So literally tense, so they should feel solid and relax. Breathe in. On the out breath, tense and release. Breathe in. Breathe out, tense. Really tense. Good, relax. Breathe in. Breathe out, tense. Good. Oh my goodness. Right. That should have engaged where we need it to. So now, when you breathe in, the out breath, we're going to engage, then lift one leg. Okay. You've still got the band on, so that shouldn't be quite as easy. Okay, off we go. So hands behind your head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Engage that tummy. Lower abs. Lift. You've got to engage before you lift. Bring it back down and relax. Now we're obviously going to do the other side. So breathe in. Breathe out. Engage. Lift the leg. Left leg should feel quite heavy and not so easy to lift. And relax it down and relax. Let's do one more each side. So breathe in, engage, and bring it back down. And last time, so breathe in, engage that core, really feel it, lift the leg before you engage. Bring it back down, control, control, and relax. Good. Now let's make it twice as hard by doing both legs at the same time. So you're going to peel your heels off and try really hard not to jump them, okay? Jumping them makes it a lot easier. So breathe in, intensify your core, then you're lifting your legs. So off we go, breathe in. Hold it and lift. Good, that should not be easy. Bring it down super, super slowly and relax. Ursula in particular, if that is aggravating your back, then just put your hands underneath your bum So exactly like this, completely opposite with your hands, and that will assist. Okay, you can still engage, but it shouldn't aggravate your back if it is starting to hit your back, and obviously anyone else. It is a little bit harder when your hands are over your head. So let's try that again. Breathe in, engage, heel, lift. Oh my God, hold it there. Shouldn't be easy. Pretty much should be shaking. Bringing it down and relax. Good. Breathe in and lift. Hold it there. Shake it like a leaf. Bring it down and relax. Let's do this one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tense. Hold it. Do remember to breathe. And slowly bring it down and relax. Oh, very, very good, everyone. Right. Core certainly engaged now. So to finish, we're going to flip to the side and really, really finish off those glutes, because obviously they're already completely burnt. And if you want to bring your arm up to rest, or bring your head down, whatever's more comfortable, bend your bottom leg, straighten your top leg. And we're going to start with just bringing that leg up, and then we're going to pulse up. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Breathe in, breathe out, and lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. And one more. Lift. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Very, very good. Okay, so now we're going to swap. So if you bend your top and straighten your bottom leg, if you bring it over, then you should be able to lift your bottom leg up. So your weight is rested onto the top leg. Your bottom leg is straight and spare, and then you're lifting it. So lift and squeeze down. Lift, squeeze down. Right, this is a little bit more work for your inner thigh. The rest of it was outer. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Right, as elegantly, as beautifully as you can, we're going to swap round. So you can just flop over to the other side. I will spin myself around so I can still see you, and you can still see me. Okay, so let's start with our bottom leg bent, top leg straight. I'll protect the earpiece, come up a little bit. Bring your leg nice and high, and then we're pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and down. Breathe in, breathe out, and lift. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it down and up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Excellent. Well done. Oh, relax, relax. So let's swap our legs over. Straighten the bottom leg, top leg over to the front, and then we're going to lift that bottom leg and bring it down. Lift and down. 3. That's it. Really feel like on your inner thigh now. 4, 5. 2 more. Last one. Well done. Very, very good. Right, to get yourself out of this, just spin yourself onto your back. Oh, now you can lose the band. Okay, so drawing your knees towards your chest, And we're just going to do some little circles. Just flatten your back out. Very, very well done today, everyone. Extremely good, considering the heat. Amazing you managed to do anything. Holding on to one knee and just draw that leg really long. Flatten as much as you can, drop those shoulders. And legs, oh, there's a nice breeze. My God, there's a breeze. Bring it in and down. Hold it here, relax. Okay, using your leg just to bring yourself up, so tuck underneath your leg and lift. Good. Just cross your legs, rolling your shoulders, and the other way. Good. One hand to the side, up and over. And the other side, up and over. That's it. Okay. Wonderful. Bring yourself onto all fours. Tuck your toes under. And for the last time, we are rolling ourselves up. Drop your head. Nice and slowly roll it up. Sorting your shorts under leggings out on the way up. Oh, good God. And all the way up. Deep breath in. And relax down. Wonderful. Finishing as we always do is a few little sweeps. So hip width apart. Hands down and all the way up. Nice deep breath. Raising onto your toes if you can. Couple more. All the way down. Raise it up. Squeeze. Lift. And one more. Down and breathe. And relax. Wonderful. A very, very well done to everyone. Just give me 1 second. I'll take you off mute and stop the recording.